could see some more wet weather. Much more this fast in just about 10 minutes.
Oh, such a big day for so many young people. Smiling, happy faces, some tears of joy and relief, too. Today, the most important day for fourth-year medical students.
How about that celebration? Med students and their families showing up at SRP Park to open the Letters of a Lifetime. That is the annual Rises to find out where they're going to head next for their training in the specialty.
We have seen the pandemic drive people out of the healthcare field, but these students are going in head first for their calling. Our Celeste Springer shows us these special moments.
We often think of doctors as stoic, level-headed. But today, just for a little bit, these future doctors, they gotta be a little silly. In the sea of med school students dressed in, we find Henry Twilight. In just a little bit, he's going to find out where he's spending the next few years.
Super excited. A lot of apprehension, a lot of nerves, a lot of hard work. Last 4 years, all to be sitting right here to know where we're going for the next 5 years, it's wild, it's crazy.
One by one, everyone received their envelope, sealed inside their future.
It's burning in my hand. I mean, this is gonna be probably 5 to 7 years of my life is gonna be in this city.
They cheered on their friends, but they all had to wait until exactly 12 o'clock to open theirs. What you probably don't know is Henry's wife there, she's pregnant. These tears here are ones of joy because Henry and his wife will stay in Georgia, close to family as they start their own. And they're not the only ones with tears flowing. Christian Cullen is headed to the general surgery residency program at Harvard.
I can't even imagine. I don't have any words. I don't have any words. I cannot believe that's a possibility.
And behind all those possibilities, proud families.
Joanna's the MVP. She's carried us this far, so.
Biggest cheerleader, that's for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
How about that? What an emotional time. 98% of MCG grads have found a residency program. That's a great number.
Yeah, and here is the important number. 26% of them will be staying in Georgia for the first postgraduate year. So they were trained here, and then they'll be staying here for that first year.
And hopefully that will launch into a career
Right.
here in the state, which is a really important thing. We need those doctors. But congratulations
Yeah.
all the way around.
Big day today.
Fantastic. A lot of hard work paying off. Teens at the Maxwell High School of Technology.
Gunshot wound, and he was pronounced dead at the scene. Deputies and the coroner's office are investigating.
Oh, thank you.
So many tears of joy from MCG students and their families today. You're looking at a fourth-year med student who just learned he'll be doing his residency at home in Georgia, exactly where he and his family were hoping. Students dressed up for match day, all the fun costumes, but the fun really didn't begin until they were able to open those envelopes and find out where they'll be spending the next 3 to 7 years.
I grew up in South Georgia, in a pretty rural part of the state. I'm actually in orthopedic surgery. Subspecialty care like that's pretty poorly represented in areas where I grew up, and I would love to go back. There's a huge need for that kind of care in that part of our state, and that's ultimately where I'd like to end up. And I think this program did a great job of preparing me for that.
And that is great news. There is such a shortage of healthcare providers all over, especially in our rural areas. Henry's wife is pregnant, and they tell us they are ecstatic to be able to stay close to family while he completes residency.
It's great to see him stay in Georgia for sure. We're down to 10 finalists for Georgia's team.